Hey guys, my name is Seniac and welcome back to another episode of the Foolsopolis here in City Skylines. Well, today it's a regular thing right now. We are going to be combining the brand new airport DLC into the Foolsopolis, but I'm not going to build a passenger plane. Now that's because last episode we extended the Canal system to bringing cargo ships a little bit closer. I want to continually work with the cargo side of things for just a moment because we do have quite a large industrial demand. So before I can go ahead and put in more zoning, I want to try and get all the infrastructure set up for distributing the cargo here, there and everywhere. So I'm going to also extend one of the canal systems to get cargo ships coming down so we can get more goods in and out of a designated industrial area, and also combined it with a cargo airport on one side of Foolsopolis to the other, so we can ship goods, fly goods, pass goods, I don't know what the correct term would be, a little bit more easier. So if you guys do enjoy this, please make sure you smash that like button down below. If you're new here, make sure you do subscribe so you're notified that next episode does come out. But we're back, boys. We're back right now. We are here. So we have a beautiful cargo, we have two cargo ships actually coming in right now, hot and heavy, which come all the way down our beautiful big canal. It's not really a canal no more. Do you class it as a river? I think you do. But at the minute, it can bring goods all the way down and it drops them off there. Now, originally, I wanted barges to go from here to here as just kind of like our first phase of transporting goods out of this region to kind of ease the traffic flow a little bit more. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of this kind of, train cargo station. Cargo station here. Get rid of these hot water things here. Widen the water up to this road all the way down and then basically replace this with a cargo harbour which will connect to this train line hooking around here. So I'm basically moving the export area from there down to here so they can ship it out directly up into here or be connected to the wider outside region. And eventually we'll have stuff going this way too. But I'm going to also build over this side to a cargo airport and build one over here as well so we can get goods from one side to the other a little bit easier before eventually we're going to build a few more anyway, but these are just kind of our outskirt ones to kind of get the goods in and out just that little bit quicker. So we've got a lot of work that we do need to get done. It's going to take a little bit of a time, so first things first then we need to kind of pause the game. And we ain't unpausing. we learned our lesson from last time. We ain't unpausing until we are satisfied that we can continue forward. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to get rid of everything on the inside. Now, these are our hot water plants right now, which weirdly the game requires us to have it. It's annoying, I know, even though we don't have any hot water in here. But let's just get rid of these just back to there for a second. We're going to get rid of the road. And then we kind of have to delete the canal. So get rid of this. And we know we got to pull it round about a 30. It doesn't have to be a 30 width, the actual canal that we build coming down here. It doesn't have to be a 30 width. I'll leave that to there because then I kind of understand how far I went with the water. Because, let me quickly show you right now. Hold on. The ship path, that's ferry. It fits in and there's space either side. So it doesn't have to, like I said, it doesn't perfectly have to be a 30 width, but it just kind of made it a little bit nicer. Now we'll get the key wall. Somebody said, yo, Sneak, why don't you just use the parallel mod to kind of place multiple in? And I thought that was a really, really good idea. But I don't know how the parallel mod works. Is this the parallel? Does it even work right now? I don't know if it actually works. I'll be honest with you. I think it's broken in this current update. Who knows? But let's just keep it to as we know it. So if I just... Actually, first things first. Right. What I'll do is make it a little bit easier for us to understand. Because... Right, if I go there... and drop this down here, it'll make it a bit easier for us to understand with the key walls. Because we had that issue last episode where... they were kind of inverting because they didn't quite understand how they were meant to kind of connect. Also, am I going a little bit too low, do you reckon? Well, I'm going to go this height. I don't know if that is a good enough height. But if I just work with this area for now, because ultimately I just want to get it into this section. And you know what? I don't know how wide this is. Hold on. I got to figure out first, how wide am I going? So if I selected here, right, and if I just kind of go all the way down to about there, that's fine. And then I've got to do a 30 across, so I know that then 10. Oh, hold on. Oh, it's a 29 if you go directly to here. Right, hold on. Let me just kind of run it to here, and then across is a 26. Is that wide enough for the... Ooh, it's close. It's very close. So we're going to have to go a little bit closer to the edge. So let's try that again. So that's not going to play ball too much there. If I go up by 1. By 1, it makes it a 27. And that becomes quite close to the edge. Don't worry about it dipping down, because I'll fix all that in just a minute. But in terms of shipping then. Oh, that fits in perfect. 27. This could work. This could work. Right, let's continue this then. So we get down to here, obviously, and it's going to be a little bit skewiff because of how it connects into there. But if I delete you, and... Right, we delete you to there. Oh, delete that as well. No longer need it. We'll kind of create the perfect alignment to it. What's the best way to do this? If I bring you to there. Right, if I just go past, and then... I can't even anarchy a connection. Why is this so difficult? Why is it so difficult to get like a straight, nice, simple connection? Ah, there we go. Oh, that's really nice. That's really nice. Right, delete you to there. So, bam to there, and then obviously go this way. So I've got the perfect spacing. Gonna bring this down. Actually, we'll bring this down as far as here, just for now. Bring that just to there. So I know where we're kind of working with right now. Ground levels, we are completely different levels right now, aren't we? I don't know why we're so low. I mean, I understand why we're so low down, because, oh, that side there didn't like it. All right, I'll just kind of go in. I gotta make it deep anyway, because it is cargo ships. And I'm gonna just bring it to here. So, oh, that side there didn't like it either. So you don't like what I'm trying to do, and all of you down here doesn't like what I'm trying to accomplish. I'll get rid of that, because it will just kind of fill this little basin right now. And then run you down to there. Sweet. Man, this is so close. It's almost like this was meant to be. It's that close to the edge. It's almost like it was meant to be. Let me reduce his brush size. Alright, fill all again, bit larger. Fill it all in. Right, then we got to raise... Oh, we missed this bit too. We got to raise it, making sure it's all the same height. But let me just kind of do the terraforming quick, because this will annoy me. There we go. There we go. Right, leave it like that. That should be... Again. Yeah. Okay, right. It should be good. It should be good, he says. He says with a heavy heart. Oh, hang on. We got to do this bit here. Look, it's kind of a bit sloppy. If I bring this kind of slightly out. And then here. Kind of, we'll have to kind of like naturally make it how we want to do it. Smoothen the entry. So I know they can actually sail on this bit, because they sail on this bit. So that is an ideal height. It's just, man, I've gone ridiculous on the slopes, haven't I? I feel like I really have. But it is what it is. It is what it is at this point. So, right, okay. Let's get this all sorted then. So I want it to be borderline the same height. Alright, if I select that node, that corner, because this is how I'm going to work it. align to the object height of you. So that is now raised. So then how it works, this is just the easiest and most simplest way I know how to do it right now. I seen someone leave a comment saying that Seniac has got stocks in this this mod that I'm using right now. I think I have. I think I legit have. Because I can't stop using it right now. Right. Bam. Sweet. Right, if I do this, then I know confidently I've done it all pretty quick. So we now know everything is raised. I can put some gravel down the side too to kind of merge with the train tracks, which look really, really good. That ends just there. I don't know how I did the finishing touches. We'll get rid of the trees in the middle right now, so get rid of these. They are no longer required. Right, this is going to be interesting. I've got to raise, again, the train tracks, but that's fine. That's fine. So without me doing anything right now then, can I reset to sea level? You can't reset to sea level in pause mode. We'll keep that water source there. So play, reset to sea level. And I reset to sea level. What's going on? Right, which is going to cause me issues because I've always got little bits here that are like lower than the sea level. But I mean, we got big walls, key walls that should kind of keep us going. But I think that won't be too shabby. I'll let it just do what it's got to. Oh my goodness me, it's flooding over this side now. Alright, I'll just keep resetting. Don't just spam the reset button. I think I'm just going to continue. Oh, hang on. There's a bit of tree in the water there I didn't quite realise. Interesting. Interesting. So, while we're still resetting anyway, we'll get rid of trees that are kind of in the water. There's little bits of land here that I've got to pull back slightly. Now we're all level. The water levels are still trying to flood in certain areas. But I think I've got it under control. I think I may have it under control. I've reset a few times. We should be all good. Look at this. Oh my goodness me. Now I feel like we might have to make this entry point a little bit wider. But also we need to make the trains a lot higher as well. So right, let's do this next then. So this is going to be interesting. So let's start with the train line first. We'll elevate all the train lines that I need to elevate. So I think we'll start the elevation for these ones at this point. And then keep elevating them until they pretty much come level further up. Now basically what I'll do is get rid of the trees. If I select the nodes here for the train lines and then raise them up to a height that I think is going to be perfectly reasonable for a ship to pass under. Yes, it's going to feel super duper high, but that should be good. We will then select all the structure points and then delete them to allow the ships to go underneath. Now I believe, oh, hang on, let me get rid of all of this. I believe this shipping path is not going to be big enough to get that way, but it should be, yeah, it's definitely okay to come down here, which is great. Okay, not wide enough the mouth of the waterfront just here, so we'll kind of clip it just there and we'll come around here and clip it too. Is that then wide enough? It might be. It might be. I just got to wait for the water to kind of seep in a little bit. And we'll sort that out. We'll sort this out. This bridge just here too. All this will be kind of really, really highly elevated anyway. So it's all settled, so we're okay. We've got the green light to continue this project. Now it goes so far, so I'm now starting to think it's the actual train line. So, right, what I'll do, I'll just get rid of these, and then we'll do them again. We'll do them again. Right, play. And then obviously I need to come out of here. At a certain angle. But we're going to be hitting bridges on the way down. This is going to be so much fun to try and get this to go all the way down right now. It's slowly going at an angle, isn't it? Alright, bring that down to there. So I think what stops us here, then it's got to be the bridges. But we've got to... We can sort that out anyway. I've got to get all this now fixed and finalised. So the ability for the ships now come in. I've just got to sort out now the train tracks, getting all these back to being connected. Right, what I'll do is we'll use the connection tool and we'll just get them reconnected back again. Right. No funny business. Just get them reconnected. I can't even select this one. What's going on now? There we go. And then we'll redo what we were just doing. So this one. There we go. So no funny business. Just straight up point A to point B done. So if I then select the node section just there. If I select it, these three just there. We then should be able to, again, like I said before, raise them like we did earlier. So I reckon that should be good enough. Now this is where my favourite alignment tool now comes in. So there to there. There to there. There to there. Is that high enough for a ship to pass under? I hope so. If not, we'll revisit it. But what it allows you to do now then is select you to here, and it will just slowly gradient up to a natural point where it crosses over. This is a little bit different. So for this, what it should do, if I select you, and if I select you, those 3 points, if I align them to the object height of you, so it raises them all there. Go back to this. There to there. That should all stay the same height. And then we'll go you. Trying to get that bit of train track right now is going to be difficult. There's no button you can press to kind of select the node underneath. Oh, come on. Come on. You're playing these games with me right now? Right, we'll do the old-fashioned way, boys. If it will allow me to. Slope. The old-fashioned way. Right, good. And then from here, obviously, and we'll take it straight down to there. So that'll be a longer gradient as well. And, oh, yeah. And I've got to do this side. So I think we'll pick from there. And I'm going to let it gradient. It's, oh, no, this has got to be raised as well. Hold on. So if I selected, right, you, and you to be the same object height of as you, so it really raises them. Now what I could do is I could have that whole thing elevated that high, or I could pick this little node there, or I could do it on this one. Have it then come down to then go back up. How does that look? It drops it down. Or I can just keep it as high, going all the way around. That's a bit better. I mean, yeah, it looks more natural. Now, we've got to then drop this down. So if I slip it to there, drop it down. Ooh, damn. And then select you. All this just for a train line. Bam. To there. Right, all the train lines are now taken care of on this side anyway, which will allow us now to pass a ship through. So back into play. We're now pretty much all connected back up again. We can let things run for a little while. Now, I can't get... Oh, I can get that underneath to there. But apparently water is required here. Now, I'm going to assume... Is the land a bit too close, you reckon? I'll push the land back a bit. In case that's what's kind of ultimately stopping me. Okay, I'm just going to assume it's the land stopping me. But there shouldn't be anything stopping me. There really shouldn't be anything stopping me at this point. It says water is... Oh, whoa. Siniak, come on. You learnt yourself what was going down. We'll get rid of that structure. Even though it kind of passes that point anyway. Interesting. No, he still doesn't want to do it. Right, this is slightly crooked as what I've realised as well. So it won't pass through. So what I'll do, we'll delete it. Still no. What more do you want from me? It does clip that edge slightly if I move it over by a tad. Oh, is it because we're flooding? Is that what it is? It's all so bouncy and floody. Right, I've actually figured out what it is. It's because the sea level is not high enough. It does dip down here. You can see the levels. So before I highlight it, you can see where it's meant to be. And you can see as it dips down. So that's the shallowest point right now because the water's still flowing in. Now I realise why I can't build a ship path just there. Fair enough. We'll wait out for just a second. We'll still wait out for a second right now. No problem. So hopefully the ships can go through all this then. So I've got to get rid of these again. While we're waiting. Get rid on this side. Bam. Get rid of you. Oh, missing one. Get rid of you. So they're gone. Going to clear out these ones as well. So there's no obstacles allowing these ships to pass through right now. We also need to figure out how we're going to be placing down the airport. Now, I think it would be better to put the cargo airport over on this side, just because the train lines on this side makes it a little bit easier. If it's a place over here, got to loop something over. And I think also, again, something I might do is kind of extend the line for the ship that comes out, for the train line that comes out here. And we'll kind of bring it a bit further down so I can do another V or something to connect, build it around here somewhere. I don't know yet. I might utilize this little area. It's going to be an interesting one because these guys will be able to use it too. We'll see. We'll see what happens on that front. Right, is the water kind of leveled out yet? I'm not too sure, but let me kind of quickly find out. So, where was we here? So no, we're still requiring the water. What I could do is I could place like a small water source in here. If I do like really low capacity, just so, pause. The water in the middle of here stays at a consistent level. Wait, hold on. How have I deleted this edge? What's going on here? I seem to have made a boo-boo somehow. There we go. Not quite sure how I did that right now, boys. Oh, also putting into play mode, I'm actually killing off the city because I've got no heating. Oh, you gotta love this game at times, guys. You gotta love this game at times. Right, I'm literally going to throw these over here just to get them out of the way. Alright, bam, 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 bam. Don't ask me why. The game's just annoying. It's the mod. It's the mod that says no when you use remove all water pipes. It still thinks the city requires heating. I know. Genius. Absolute genius right now. Right, will you allow me to do it? Still no? What is going on? Right, I'm going to drop down the levels slightly. No, they're already low. They're very low. What is your issue? Right, it took a lot of work, a lot of confusion, but just watch what this ship does right now. And if it goes to plan perfectly well, then I'll tell you what I've done. If it doesn't, then... oh dear, talk about breaking the game right now. So, right, see it goes a little bit kind of drifty through this little area and slidey. Wow, I don't know what happened, but apparently I couldn't create a straight line. I then completely deleted everything around. You can see there's nothing around here right now. I completely deleted it, terrained it in a big square, and they still couldn't go straight through. So what I did is I did the ship path going up, then to the right, up, then to the left, and that way. Then used the move it tool to bring it all in a straight line, and that's how it's worked. Ridiculous. But the first ship ever to come out is going directly to over here, which is what I wanted the barges to do. Where are you going? Oh, over to there. Interesting, interesting. So we're pretty much now set up with the cargo line how I wanted it done in the first place. Glorious. Now, what I've done as well, I've kind of done a one-way system. So they all enter from this kind of side up here. They drive round, dropping the goods. But when they come out, they go this way, which goes underground. It then bends round under here and then pops out up there, where they can either go straight down under the underpass to get back into the industrial area, or do a left and hit the roundabout and go pretty much wherever they want. But that allows us now then to pretty much have borderline exactly what we had, but we now got cargo ships on the scene. So a gazillion years later, I think we're now pretty much ready to build our cargo airport. Now, I gave it some thought. I did think about maybe hooking it up to this train line right now, which could be a good idea, but I don't know whether I should just go to hell with it and do like another connection further down there, which kind of leads them in. But that's me attempting to say I want the cargo airport over here, which is not a problem. Don't get me wrong, it's not a problem. Or would I prefer it over here? Now, if I did that, then yeah, things do get a little bit interesting at this point with how I want to kind of rectify everything. I still don't actually have the train line here connected. I've just literally realized right now. So if I get this to there and bam, add that in, we're back to being connected. GG. GG. So I could play around with this train. I kind of want to keep the train line as it is, with it like hooking and looping over, because that's how we originally had it, and I kind of really do like it. But if I was to keep it off this, how would I get these guys connected a little bit more efficiently? Now we know we are utilizing the outer lane here, the inner lane, and then that happens to be a no, it's not a passenger lane. That is also that can also be a cargo lane. Brings it in. No, sorry, that is a passenger lane. That is the passenger lane train line, so you don't want to touch the right hand side. But I could also create a V further up, or if I extended this big loop going around, but then will I have too many connections on it for the trains? Because I could extend that further down, or I could keep that where it is, and it comes this way around, that way, and then down into there. So where that snaps into there, I could connect this round. Oh, hold on, because I need to connect it to here, don't I? See, this is my issue. This is the issue that I do have. I'm going to have too many connections to this one kind of line. And this is only because I want to keep this in. Because I like it. I like it. I think it's like a nice little feature to watch the trains going over the cargo ships into the industrial area. That's what I really, really like about this. And I just want to create a train spaghetti. I feel like that is the feature to this area. So I've got to sort the elevation change with this bridge anyway. But let's say this came out, and what if this went directly to the airport, and then I created a... I mean, that could snap into there with a Y, and that then runs to an airport here. See, that could work as well. That could work. So what I'm going to do right now is to actually delete this from there. Because they're the two entry points of the road. And that's where the cargo would come in for vehicles, if vehicles do come in anyway. So for a cargo airport then, if we go all the way back down to... Have I gone too far? Can I select it to be cargo airport? Yes. Oh, perfect. So cargo terminal. Now I could get it connected to something like that, which will make things a little bit easier. And so I think we should pull it round about like down here. Unless I had it... Oh, I can actually have it facing this way. Yeah, that's what I'll do. So, okay, right, we're going to create a quick layout right now. So I just want to run parallel with this road for just a second. Right, where does it snap? How far can I run the snap without actually connecting it to the road? And then if I do a little bit of a Y just there, so delete by 1. Do a 20 there, delete by 1. How wide is this? Right, smack bang it there. So delete you, delete you. So I know, right, that road is going to be smack bang in the center-ish, almost a little bit. It doesn't really matter too much. We're going to have this elevate up, and it will stay elevated. And I think I'm going to keep it elevated all the way through to there. So then I can kind of work with warehouses underneath here, and we'll do like almost like a borderline highway connection. I might actually turn that into a highway style road. No, I don't think I'll go that far. Don't think I'll go that far. Now we can't actually connect this directly to this. Oh, we could. Oh, see, that's awkward right now. That's awkward. Now, did it create those crossings because we had those crossings in? Can I get rid of those crossings? No. I feel like I need to delete this again right now. Such a pain. Oh. That's better. Right, we do have 2 airports right now. But it's okay. So we are now actually snapped directly in the middle. That's good. So I will get rid of all of this. We have our airport here, which will have a runway running along here. I can have the train line entering from this area as well. So where this will come down to the ground... If I delete you to there, right, we definitely can work with this. So this one where the trains are going to run in. So actually, let me do the plane stands first because I don't know how far I'm going to take the plane stands. Plane stands. So I'm going to add quite a few. Oh, wait, I've got to zone the whole airport area as well. I'm trying to do a gazillion things all at once. Right, there we go. So if I just kind of go for a big zoned area, because I don't know how much we're going to work with it. I'll place it all within here anyway. So big boy cargo airport, boom. Okay, so back to where we was. I want to add a load of these and go in this way. Or do I give it a little bit of spacing? So let's space it out first. Let's start here. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I do 4 on this side as well, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so 4 to begin with, running on that. And then if possible, let's go back to this, the taxiway, which I've got to go into this one, haven't I? Yeah. The taxiway, so if I bring it down, 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 10 away in, 10 away, up. Now, if I can manage to do it by another 10 down this way, and then run a load of more stands on that side and repeat the process here, then that would be great. So 10 up, 10 down. Would I do it on that side? Is that asking for too much trouble? We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll see what happens. Now, we'll try and work with this. The skinny one. So I know coming directly off there is an 18. So from there, it's going to be an 18. And if my calculations just like that are correct. Hold on, if I just run that up to there. My calculations is correct, then that is the 18. Run across directly this way. That is all I should need to get that perfect connection just there. Which, by the looks of it, it is. But, obviously, gotta delete you. So, right, hold on. If I bring you out by 5, just so I got that alignment set up. And then back into here. Stand. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This should be perfect, I'm hoping. Oh, it's a 6. Now, is that a full? That's a 10. So it wasn't quite the 18. But is it noticeable? It's noticeable enough that it's going to hurt my OCD. I'll tell you right now, that's how much noticeable it is. So where this was, so from there today is 14. So if there today is 14, I'm going across by 13. Right. Right, run that down to there. It should be 13 I'm going across by now. So an airplane stand would go here. That then would be a... That's still an 11. So... 12. 12, right? And then, yes, perfect, but we're obviously not lined correctly. Right, that should be it. Oh, what's going on? I can't get the alignment now. So, 5. Oh, it's either one or the other. I can't get it smack bang in. Right, now is that because of my road? You reckon? So if I ran the road as far to there, that's slightly off as well. Why is it now all of a sudden off? I can get the angle now right, but I'm now off. Right, better idea. Is it because I'm getting to a larger road? Do you reckon that? No, because we had it perfect in the last one. Oh, this game triggers. Yeah, boy. Right, I'll go past by 1. Still no. Right, what if I make it the big boy? No, because if I make it the big boy road right now, I'm definitely not going to be aligned correctly because that is completely off-centered. No, okay, right, we're going to have to... This is hurting me. We'll just have to move it down ourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we get these so terribly connected. Look at that. Embarrassing. Embarrassing right now. There's not really a lot I can do. Right. Ta-da! Ta-da! Oh my goodness me. Right, we're in. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're kind of doing it anyway. Right, delete you to there because I don't need to go any further. I've got that in there. So we're utilising to making it... I mean, I could have just utilised it right against there and done like a big loop in. Guys, I'm going to have a mental breakdown. Please, someone. Right, so I've done it. I'm stressed. I've done it. We have got the airport kind of built. Not fully set up just yet, but we've got 4, 8, 12, 16 potential cargo sections, which is quite a big airport. I've got 2 runways facing different directions. I don't know if they kind of work where they can kind of go straight across, down, in, but they're all going to be coming down here and across. I don't quite know how that situation works. I'm sure we'll soon find out. Worst case scenario, I'll kind of go around or whatever. But I got loads of stands. So, hang on, I'm on the wrong thing here, right? Loads of stands. I just got to get the train stuff set up, which I can get connected just here anyway. I could bring it further in, but it does then require me doing all different kinds of things. Can you elevate these? How does this look if I elevated it? There's no difference, is there? I was thinking I can, like, sink it down, but what I could do is just literally keep the train tracks in here. Or I could bring it... To be honest with you, I could bring it down to here as well. I got a couple of options. I don't know. I think what we'll do is we'll keep it here. And then you can drive to wherever it's got to go to. And it'll utilise a little bit more of this space. So, train line them. We can pump it out. Actually, no. Better idea. If I bring this... Let's say out by another 30 just there on its own. I'm going to hook up. Do I do a double train line? Both sides. I mean, it's all going to hook up to the same line, but it means you could potentially pull in 4 trains at once. I don't know whether that's pushing it a little bit too far. We'll find out. So we've also got to... bring this down to the ground because we're going to create a V. Now if that runs there by... So if I go 79. So I don't feel like this is going to play out too well. Not having all of these trains in together is what I'm trying to say. I don't know whether that's going to be a good idea or not. So I could literally do a 10 by 10, but then I'm asking all the other train lines to kind of do the same, and that's not going to play ball the way I want it to. I mean, that kind of works where I can run in 2, but if I ran these down to the same and did literally the same thing, I'm asking too much. I'm asking way too much. You know what I mean? I can't have it like that. It doesn't work like that. And the only reason I'm kind of merging it in so closely together is because I've got to connect this down into a V. And that's not ideal. Now, the reason this happens is because it gives them the chance to switch lanes. This loop here. I'm thinking if we didn't have that, how would they get onto the other lane? Well, they can't. If this came down and went into there. Yeah, it doesn't work like that. I think I'm asking too much by putting two stations. Let's just keep it normal. Keep it normal right now. I'll do a 10 by 10 on this one. And this one here. 11 by 11, no, 12. 12 by 12. It's so close together that it doesn't kind of work like that. I'm wondering if I can, if I did this and then we pulled it in a little bit closer. Like there. And then we kind of created the bend like that. There's a node just there that I'll pull in a bit more. Reduce that bend. And then we're roughly looking like the same length. And then we'll just do the usual. Pull that in. I think that's a bit too much. It's just so close though. I think we'll just go here. Keep it nice and simple. And does it all connect? Yeah, it all connects in. I don't know how much I'm asking from this, but I've got something like that there where we can utilize maybe having 2 trains all pulling at once. So we've got that. We get to keep this in, which I'm just not a huge fan of it. I think for now what I'll do is just get it in just for the sake of having something there. Otherwise, I'm going to be looking for a better way to connect all this stuff. So do a big 20 by 20 bend. We'll bring this all the way down. Obviously, we've got to drop it to the ground. Bring it to there. And then how far are we looking for the 2121s? 2121s. Connections there. Connections there. Now, I do expect there to be a lot of traffic coming out of this train station. So that's where I'm going to have to then think about, you know what, we've got to do something better for the train lines. But I ain't stressing too much just yet. I'm not going to stress about it too yet right now. But yeah, I've definitely got to do something a little bit different. Maybe integrate these crossovers a little bit better. I want to keep this in. That's the only downside. I do want to keep this in. So both of these are... No, only one of these is cargo. The other cargo here goes that way. So if you wanted to go straight on and go this way, that's where you got to go around the loop, and that's why I made it kind of cool like this. But then we have this additional route. So it kind of throws you off, doesn't it? It does kind of throw you off, but for now, that will do. For now, that will do. So we're now going to work with getting the road all connected back up. So right. So we came into here, I think in by 10. And if I did a 30 by a 30 bend, would I bring this back down to earth? Or am I just playing games right now? I don't think I should do a 30 by 30 bend. I reckon we should kind of honor this is the road it's going to be. But we'll make it run more diagonal. So if I kill it off there and then run diagonal with how this is going or trying to run in the first place. So if I go to here, do another, well, do a little bit more, just kind of bring it up. So if I'm running straight over here, I can bring that in. I could potentially do a roundabout here, which would be good. So if I ran this, let's say to here by 60, that came up to there. Where does this bend take place? So that will be a 17 by 17, which will do this straight to the ground. So we know that is directly straight in, so I'll just do that for now, but I can stick a roundabout there eventually. Now, yes, this is all over the place. I don't know whether just to not do bridge form, do elevation. We will pick this node and this node here, raise them as high as we need because of the trains, because of the ships. And then there to there. And then we'll go there down to about here. Now, I'm going to have to elevate that. There down to here. We'll elevate this. So, because we're going so long across it, you've got to have a little bit more going on. Right, we'll keep that structure. I'll get rid of these three. I can't get rid of that one. What's going on? There we go. Just passing over. We'll quickly elevate this now. There we go. Do it on here too. Right, it's definitely a unique crossing, isn't it? Definitely is a unique crossing. Now, we're pretty much good to go. I can press play. There's been I mean, apart from this bridge not being the right height. But this is a complete work in progress. I completely understand. I know. But for the bare minimum to get this in, this is not too shabby. It's a good work in progress. So, again, like I said, the reason for this going around is to connect the two lines. I could change that up and not have it do that. I could make them connect. I could bring this down and make them connect further up the road, where this kind of comes down and around. What I could do is actually extend this down here. And then round, rather than doing the loop there, so they come the longer way around. I could potentially do that to kind of get rid of this and have a bit more space for maneuvering with this. But it's not ideal. We've got many crossings, loads of train lines going different ways. I've got a double system here, but one's a passenger line. We'll kind of figure that out at some point in the future. I'm not too worried about it just yet. So this is a complete cargo airport right now. So we have to give it a little bit of time for even to see this get up and running. Which is going to be interesting. It's going to be very interesting getting all this up and running right now. I'm kind of intrigued to see what it does. So we got it in fast forward mode anyway. Trains can run to it. Well, definitely from over here. From any direction, to be honest with you. They can come from all over. I got cargo ships coming in left, right, and centre right now, dropping off goods. I don't know how redundant this has now become. Nah, it wouldn't be. That'd be quite a busy port eventually. It's quite centralised and localised inside of the area. It's just a case of now playing the waiting game. So I'll let some time pass by. And then we'll see how good this little cargo plane now landing, which comes completely full to the brim, which is pretty good. I've actually kind of had some thought too. If I made the outer line here be the one that connects to this and goes straight across over to there and keep this pretty much as it is, might do a little bit of a tweaking. The other one we could bring down and run on a separate line next to it that elevates over all of this, and eventually goes down here to connect directly up to this line just there. That way, everybody from over here has a dedicated route to the airport, different lane. Right, we got our second plane now landing too, completely filled to the brim all over again. Now, what's going to be interesting is once they land and unload, how many drive out versus how many use a train line. At the minute, it's all kind of combined just to kind of have it there. The ships are doing their thing. I'll put some more zoning down too to spend the rest of our industrial demand. Another plane coming in? Holy smokes. Did it tell us how many flights are now available? Not yet. Because they pretty much got to leave, don't they? We've got a couple of vehicles now finally entering, which is good to see. And these vehicles are now leaving. So finally, we got another plane. There we go. It's all happening now, guys. It's all happening. So we got this huge commercial hub right now, which once I sort the train lines out a bit more, we'll be able to bring so much more cargo in, which is going to be exciting right now. So like I said, yeah, how many kind of choose to hit the trains and how many choose to hit the mean streets? No train has left the airport just yet either. Oh, okay, there we go. There's our first one. Not completely filled to the brim, but it's leaving it and going outside of the region. Interesting. So all these vehicles right now will obviously kind of spawn a new train. What's he waiting for here? Oh, he wants to go to the same stand? That's interesting. Wants to go to the same stand. Okay. And what stand do you want to go to? Wait, no. You can't all be going to the same stand. Where are you going? Wait, what's going on? They all want to go to the same stand. Now, you can't say, oh, they go to the closest one. Then what's the point of building all of these? Get out of here with that nonsense. Unless I've got these messed up. Now, they all can kind of come in. They can all also go down here. And then if you want to go over to those stands as well. Weird, isn't it? Very, very weird. Oh, again, the plane's landing in the opposite direction. So, yeah. I did realise, yeah, seeing that the yellow line goes across the runway, they can do what I originally thought they would. So, I'm not too sure what's going on right now. But I assume as time goes on, it will kind of configure itself and sort itself out. But this is interesting. So yeah, I think the reason for me to get the one to go across there will eliminate how many trains are utilising this big turnaround loop. I do want to keep it. That's the only downside. You can make something so much more efficient, but I feel like I just want to keep that in. So that plane's coming in right now. Where are you going? What stand are you hitting? That one as well. Why are they all wanting to go to this stand? What's so good about this stand right now? Active flights, 28. 28? Yo, why are they all going to this stand? Does anyone know? Please let me know in the comment section down below. That is shocking, mate. Absolutely shocking. But it's yet to generate another train. So I'm not too sure what's going on with this. Plane's now disappeared. Anybody want to go to a different stand? I'm not even going to check this plane because I know exactly where it's going. I know exactly where it's going right now. But stuff will slowly happen. So airport info, there's 40 flights. Yikes. 40 cargo flights coming in. A train is now about to leave completely full and it's going to transport it all the way to over here. Interesting. Look at this, boys. We still got loads of vehicle traffic. I don't think it's ever going to solve it, but we got to do this because if we want to expand even further, I got to get all this stuff in. But it's been a long one. We will end it for here, guys. It's been a longest episode today. We will end it for here. I hope you guys did enjoy this. If you did, smash that like button down below. And until next time, I'll see you all soon. So, goodbye.